So you want to lose that stubborn belly fat, but no matter what you're doing, whether it's dieting, working out, fat burner supplements, the stomach still won't go down. In this video, I'm getting ready to share with you why that's happening, but also how to fix it. Okay, this is probably one of the most common questions I get from folks all over on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and so I'm about to give you the game. Okay, the first thing is this: you have to stop being hack focused and start being habit and lifestyle focused. Here's what I mean. I see a lot of people who reach out to me. Y'all are trying to do the apple cider vinegar to burn body fat, or the fat burner supplements, or what's the best food to eat. You know, if you've been rocking with me on social media for a minute, I share a lot of, eat these snacks to lose that big ass stomach. Don't eat these foods if you want to slim down your waist. And I say these things, but here's the thing. There's no one food that's going to help you burn fat. There's no one food that's going to make you get fat. My whole purpose behind sharing those types of things, when I say what foods to eat and what not to eat, is to just bring awareness and help you make healthier alternative options when it comes to food. You know what I'm saying? I want you to feel good, because one of the issues that happens a lot of times when folks reach out is they say they're not motivated. They say they have brain fog. They say they're tired. That comes from how we're eating. And so if you're not eating well, you won't feel well. But at the end of the day, there's no specific food or supplement that's going to burn body fat, that's going to help you burn that belly fat. Even in terms of the apple cider vinegar. Guys, the world that we live in these days, especially in the United States, is value driven, okay? Wherever you see a lot of value is, that's when you're gonna see a lot of money going. You know what I'm saying? You see these pro athletes like LeBron James or Michael Jordan, these folks get paid millions of dollars because of the value they bring via entertainment. Now, I want you to take that into the whole weight loss and fitness realm. Do you really think that they would just charge $3, $4, $5 for apple cider vinegar if it really did help you lose that big old ass stomach? Man, hell no. They charge so much. They charge at bare minimum $1,000. They could even get up to the point where they charge $5,000 for that, because losing belly fat is probably one of the biggest things that most people want in the entire world. Because not only is it going to help you, reduce like health issues and things like that, but just your overall quality of life, your confidence. You feel better when you put your clothes on. You feel better when you take your clothes off, when you don't have that big old ass stomach. And so it's very, very important that you're not hack focused and you become habit focused. Are there certain foods that are better to eat than others? Yeah, 100%. But when I say habit focused, you want to have a habit of being aware of how much you need to eat. That way you can drop body fat. Because make no mistake, guys, you could be eating all the right foods, but if you overeating on the right foods, even if you're taking fat burners, you ain't gonna lose that stomach. You be like, dang man, I'm taking the fat burner supplements, I'm doing this apple cider vinegar this trainer told me about on Instagram and YouTube, and why I'm not losing no stomach. I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, man, why my stomach ain't going down? The reason that happens is because you're hack focused and not habit focused. So what are some of the habits that you need to have? The habit of not just eating healthy and clean at least 80% of the time, because you can still enjoy yourself, man. You ain't got to say so to the chicken and broccoli diet. You can, eat your favorite foods and still lose weight. And so 80% of the time, eat healthy and lean. The other 20%, you can eat a burger, a pizza, a taco, whatever it is you like to enjoy. But outside of that, you have to be aware of how much you need to eat to drop body fat. Because even if you're eating the right foods, if you're overeating, you won't lose weight. Okay, you won't drop body fat. And that stomach right there, when you look down and you frown, you're like, damn, well, my stomach ain't going down. It's because you have too much body fat. We lose that by eating a certain amount of calories on a daily basis to help you drop body fat. Okay, so tracking should be a habit. Hitting the gym should be a habit. Making dates with the weight. That's why I got the hoodie on. Make dates with the weights. You don't have to do it like a bodybuilder. You don't have to train 6-7 days a week unless you just want to. But 3-4 days a week is really all you need. You need to be hitting the weights. You need to be doing cardio, not just for like dropping body fat, but for overall energy. A lot of times people have these different health issues like heart disease and men dealing with erectile dysfunction, brain fog. You're not moving enough. I think they said somewhere being sedentary is like the modern day smoking cigarettes. And so your habits have led you up to where you are right now in your life. And it doesn't mean you're a bad person, but you got to change them damn habits if you want to change the results, if you want to change the life that you live in, if you want to change your body, aka you want to get rid of that big old ass stomach. All right? And so that's the first thing you want to do. Habit focused, lifestyle focused. That way you get the results and you can keep those results. Okay? That's the first thing. Second thing, you got to stop just saying, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best, man. I'm doing everything I can do in the gym. I'm doing my best with my diet plan. But guess what, man? One thing I've learned, your best ain't always enough. And instead of doing your best, you got to start doing what's required to get results. There's a lot of folks who do their best in life, whether it be in business, in their relationships, in fitness. You know, folks, they get the supplements, they work out, they eat healthy. They're doing things, you know, that they could be doing that could help them lose weight. But what should you be doing to lose the weight? What's required? What's required? I'm gonna tell you what's required. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you the game. What's required is not just eating healthy, but knowing how much you're eating, measuring your food, tracking your food. Do you have to do this shit forever? No, but you need to do it for at least a good 3 to 6 months. That way you're aware. If you never gain that awareness, you will never be able to truly be able to get the weight off and keep it off. And I say this to folks, what you track, you're able to manage. If you track how much calories via the things you drink on a daily basis, the things you eat on a daily basis, that allows you to manage your weight. It allows you to manage your energy. But if you're not tracking these things, you're just leaving your weight progress up in the air. You stepping on the scale like, damn, last week I dropped 3 or 4 pounds, but this week, you know, it went back up. Man, why? Man, it must be my genetics. It must be my age. No, it's none of those things. What it is you have no idea what you're doing. You have to be tracking how much you're eating. You have to be tracking how many days a week you're going to the gym. You have to be tracking your sleeping habits, because a lot of folks eat based off stress, based off a lack of energy. You see what I'm saying? You eat more because you don't have the energy. But if you sleep, if you have better sleep habits, less stress, less food cravings, you know, less overwhelmed, you know what I'm saying? You won't be as tired, but you'll never know these things if you don't track it. So that's why it's very important to do the things that are required. Tracking is required until you get to the point where you've done it so long, you know what habits and routines you need to have. And once you have these habits and routines in place, this is how you keep the results, because you just keep doing the shit that's working. You see what I'm saying? It's like a football player or a football team. You know, you see these coaches out here, they run certain plays because they know they work. Why would you run a play that you know gets a touchdown and then you stop running that play? You never run that play again. They don't work like that. They go keep running that damn play. It might not be every single play of the game, but they're going to continue to cycle that play. And so, because they know they're more likely to score a touchdown, right? It's just why I call it patterns of success. And so there's patterns of success in everyone's life who is losing weight. There's patterns of success in everyone's life who is really making a significant amount of money. And they're being consistent with certain habits that are required to be successful, that are required to lose that stomach. Drinking water, not celebrating being fat on the weekend, drinking Simply lemonade and sweet teas and alcohol all damn weekend. That's not a habit you need to have if you want to lose stomach fat, especially if you want to slim down your waistline. You can't do it all the time, but you can still enjoy yourself. You get my point? You see what I'm saying? So start being habit focused and not just doing what you think you should be doing, but do what's required. All right? And those habits right there is not just to help you slim down your waistline, but also help you have a better overall quality of life. Look better, feel better, more confident, have more energy. You see what I'm saying? And that's just how it works, okay? And so that's the second thing. The last thing is this. It's time and self-improvement. Like some of y'all, I'm proud of you, man. I know you have been dieting. You have been working out. You know, every now and then I have clients who, they may drop 50 pounds, 30 pounds, and like, dang, man, I done dropped this weight, but my stomach still ain't went down as much as I wanted to. But I let them know, man, look, look how far you come. Like what you've been doing has been working. And so it's just a matter of time. You have to continue to do what's been working and just continue to improve upon what you're already doing. Like once you're seeing the progress, you don't really need to change too much up. You just need to improve the things that you're already doing. And so if you're already eating healthy, are you tracking? Okay, well, you know your calories, but now do you know your protein intake? Do you know your carb intake? Do you know your fats intake? That's how you continue to improve on your eating habits. Or let's say you're eating healthy, but you notice that you're drinking alcohol 3 or 4 days a week. You can improve on that by drinking alcohol maybe once or twice. You know what I'm saying? How often are you eating out on a daily basis? You know, how many days a week are you hitting the gym? Let's say you're hitting the gym three days a week. Okay, you go to 4. Let's say you don't have the time where you can go 4. Well, shoot. Can you go heavier on the weights that you're lifting already? Have you gotten a little complacent? Have you gotten a little comfortable? You know what I'm saying? You still lifting a little bit of ass weights you've been using for the past 12 months? It's time for you to get stronger. It's time for you to start challenging yourself more, and that's going to help you continue to improve. You're getting stronger. Even if you're doing cardio, you can add an extra 5-10 minutes onto your cardio. That's improvement. Or you can go faster if you don't have the time to add on to your cardio. So let's say you can only do 30. You can only do 30 minutes. That's it, because you got a busy schedule. Well, instead of adding on more time, go harder. You know, instead of walking at 2.5 miles per hour, walk at 3.0. These little small, subtle improvements, they go a long way. They stack up. You see what I'm saying? Even with sleeping, man. I don't know about y'all, man, but I have self-induced stress. I be grinding, you know what I'm saying, throughout the whole day. And so, you know, it's, what do you call it? Motivational speakers out there, man, sleep when you die. I'm going to sleep when I die. Man, hell no. Sleep is very important, because if you don't get no sleep, that stress level going to be on 10. And with my stress level on 10, I be wanting to eat junk food. Like a lot of y'all, you be wanting to eat junk food. And so instead of that, get enough sleep. That way you're not going on a day-to-day basis working at 60% of your full capacity, 40% of your full capacity, stressed out, tired, brain fog, just feeling like you're always in a rut. You got to get enough sleep, man. It's very important. I was talking to my dad, this was maybe like a year or so ago. He went and got a sleep study done. And it was like, hey, man, you got to start getting more sleep, Charles, because if you're not getting enough sleep, this could cut years off of your life. It was like, that's exactly how important getting sleep is. And so these are ways to continue to improve yourself, habit-wise, but also consistency. Like, you know, when I got into the whole online coaching thing, I got frustrated, man, because I felt like I was doing all the right things. I was posting content, helping clients get results. And I'm like, man, I got so much more content than a lot of these folks on Instagram, but why are they so much further along than me? And now where I am, you know, I got like over 100-something thousand folks on Instagram, and the YouTube is starting to grow because I'm putting more time and effort into it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate your support. But beforehand, like looking back, I just hadn't become the version of myself that I needed to be yet. I wasn't as consistent as I needed to be. I wasn't as authentic as I should have been back then. You know what I'm saying? That's self-improvement. I wasn't as disciplined as I needed to be. Like some of you guys, you go to the gym, but you're not being consistent. You go to the gym, but you're not making that shit count when you hit them weights. You know what I'm saying? You eating healthy, but you sometimes, you're doing it sometimes. You're not doing it enough. Like you may do it once a week, but you need to be doing it at least 6 days a week. You see what I'm saying? Start making those improvements, man. And not just being a starter, but also being a finisher. That used to be me. I used to always start things. I used to always buy a book or buy anything, but I would never finish. I would never complete it. And so these little small character traits and just self-improvement habits, it goes a long way, all right? And so you just got to sit down, breathe, all right? Write down, what all am I doing right now to lose this stomach? What all am I doing right now to lose this weight? And then you say to yourself, what do I want to focus on right now to start getting, like improving on it, to start getting better results, okay? And as you do these things, man, I'm telling you, this is how you get that weight off. And this is how you lose that belly fat and continue to see that belly fat coming off, okay? Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos. And also, if you have any questions about this topic right here on this video, just comment down below and I'll answer your questions. And if you want more help from me, step-by-step coaching like I help all my other guys and ladies, DM me on Facebook and Instagram, Fat Loss, and we'll have a quick convo, see if I can help you out. All right, we out.